Hello everybody and welcome to yet another little online match in Shogun 2 Total War that I decided to record. This is my second one, I believe, and I'm going up against a guy named Generalissimius Frankie. It was rather interesting, really, because during the entire match I felt extraordinarily disorganized against what he was doing, because towards the beginning of the fight, as you guys will soon see, he banked his cavalry out, and he started running straight for my flank. So, and then, I don't know, it was just extremely disorganized, and I'm surprised that I sort of won against that. He was moving really fast, and it's unusual to see someone do shock tactics like that. Now, as you can see, I'll go over my army. I have a Yari Cav and a light Cav hidden in the forest over there. And I also have 2 units of bow samurai. I have Yari Ashigaru. I also have my general unit, my Yari Cav called the Great Guard. I have a light Cav, and I also have more Yari Ashigaru. I have my katana, my veteran katanas, and I have katana samurai and Nodachi samurai. I have 2 units of Nodachi. As you can see here, I'm rushing to defend that morale building, because I'm pretty sure that's what won me this battle in the first place. Otherwise, I'd have routed a long time ago. But as you can see, he's moving all of this cavalry towards my flank here, which is defended by Yari Ashigaru. And I noticed that, and I started to break them off and hopefully stop a cavalry attack. And it did. I didn't have to go into combat with those cavalry. He pulled them right back into the woods. And originally I had planned to deploy my archers right in this area where my light cav are. I'd sort of click somewhere so I could get my units moving right off the bat. But that's what led me to become extraordinarily disorganized with a lot of units like this. Unless if this was a small battle, I could have gotten away with that and suffered no penalty. But right there, you see his men are moving back. But I'm moving my men in, and I'm trying to secure this building here so I can get that morale bonus. It's a huge bonus to have over an enemy like this. And anyways, he's got a ton of units. He's got Katana Samurai. He has a lot of archers. I'm surprised I didn't really go straight for his archers on this match. But as you can see here, I'm still sitting here thinking about what I'm going to do, because he has control of this side. He has a bit of a high ground right here if he moves up, and I'm still on the underside of the hill. So I moved back. I started moving my men in a more defensive position around the around this little building here, right along here. And he could have used that to attack me, but I'm glad he didn't. Otherwise, I might not have won this engagement. But yeah, so I have cavalry hitting these woods too, although I forget to use them until the course of battle when I try to execute a hammer and anvil tactic on him as sort of a last stand. And I've got all these troops just pouring in, ready to do battle. And I actually believe that I have Yari Ashigaru all the way over here, and I completely forgot about them for the course of the fight. I tend to do that a lot. But it didn't make me lose the game. I think at one point I did kill his general. As you can see, he's got a swordman pulling up the rear, spearman in the middle, and archers in the front. And look, right here, he charges right into my Yari Ashigaru. I barely saw that charge in time. But here, I'll give you guys a better view of the battlefield here. Right now, I've got my bowmen shooting at him, trying to get rid of as many of his as I can. And then I've got my Nodachi Samurai and my Honor Guard moving in towards the center of this area, but then I decided to charge in there, because if I didn't, I would have lost. Of course, I have my superior Yari Cav over here trying to take care of as many of his Cav units as possible, because I'm trying to make sure that I don't get flanked. If I do, I have these guys to protect me, even though I forgot about them, sort of. As you can see here, my light cavalry just dug right into his bowmen and made one group rout. He's pouring his light cavalry in towards my Nodachi Samurai, but they get caught by these Yari Ashigaru that are fighting here valiantly, if I must say so myself. As you can see, many of his units are already routed. well, not many, but a couple, and so one of his banners is wavering right there. I try using my general as much as I can to rally my troops and keep their morale as high as possible so that they don't rout, and hopefully fight off as many as they can until their enemies rout, and it seems to work out a lot. I like to, right there, start moving my cavalry in around the rear, because if I can sandwich those guys in there, that would be amazing, and this fight would have been won. And he's pulling his cavalry back, I'm not sure why, but he's ignoring his general, and I'm just pouring in there with my cavalry, trying to get rid of as many as I can, and I just plow right into his cavalry. Now I've got my bow samurai shooting in. It doesn't look like they're killing as many of my units because their backs are to them, so I begin continuing them. And look at this, look at all these troops routing right there. I try moving my general over to, oh wow, and then tried moving my general over there, and then I noticed that they routed, so I sort of just kept plowing with them. It was a good game by some guy who's got a really long name. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll continue to upload videos like this. Thank you.